Here's the thing about religion, right? I have first class package from Vatican City, which was slashed open in my absence with a box cutter, which may or may not indicate that Al Qaeda is excommunicating their targets without consulting the absolute monarch of that place. Why would I be excommunicated here but not there if I was excommunicated there, news team? So we've got homos and fucking retards over here playing the hand of God with people, and they wouldn't know a religion if the risen Messiah himself jumped out and bit their asses off with a baseball bat in the parking lot after work. These skinny, sketchy, they're little guys. These fucking faggots got Reagan and John Paul II both shot so they could flood our streets with dope and force the Christians to fight our way out with nothing but snake oil and rainbows. Joey Greco works for the African Renaissance. I've never been married, I'd remember. I never had sex with that Creole girl. He's just accomplice to a conventional foreign attack. Let me rephrase that. Legal immunity doesn't need human shields. We liberated Kuwait for this. And I can just keep going. Watch. TMZ hastily acquired AOL after 9/11. Wachovia National Bank was absorbed by Wells Fargo. Nigeria again. Germany was forced to absorb over 100,000 Syrian refugees. I just keep going. We're not affiliated. Who's to say I wouldn't have married her if I didn't have faggots following me around? They raped some poor, innocent, young Colombian. Beautiful. I would have dropped what I was doing. I'd have left everything I owned back at the motel and just never looked back. I just swam across San Francisco Bay for that girl. Raped her after I got off the bus. She sat next to me on the bus. They raped her when she got off the bus. Raping little boys in surgery is not the only way to stay ahead of the space race, gang. That's one small step for man, a giant bleep for mankind. Some people might not believe me because it's so unbelievably stupid. You just can't believe it. I've never heard of anything so stupid before. Nobody has. Nothing this stupid has ever happened before. So it's not the only way to pay for space. It's the only way for stupid people to pay for space. The technology now exists to deduct 100% of our taxable income directly to the nonprofit of our choosing. And you might say, well, that's not going to work because they're just going to deduct it right to their own. But I've also drafted guidelines for the objective identification of unconstitutional state media activity on the land. And first, do no harm, and you're not a doctor in any religion. Well, how can we possibly compete with humanity's closest natural enemies? Like a democracy should be forced, like we're obligated to compete on that level. It is the year of our Lord 2025 because only one man has ever been born perfect. The law is still delivered in Latin because we do not anticipate a repeat performance. It was a miracle. Without John 3:16, your New Testament has no divine authority. Okay, so we can rule the Christians out. We can rule the Jews out because Jews don't marry 6-year-olds, let alone unconscious 6-year-old boys. So you fucking faggots work for the Muslims.